Hello, I'm Svitek, 360 Creative Coach, and this episode is geared towards filmmakers in particular, okay? Now, before I get into it of what my tip is, I would like to take the opportunity to invite you to subscribe if you aren't already, that we get all the various lessons and episodes that I put out right when I put them out. Thank you if you just did, and also truly appreciate you if you already were. It means a lot to me. So this tip comes from the Teen Deacons podcast. It was a takeaway from one of the episodes, and just as a quick tangent, I really encourage you to listen to that podcast, to subscribe, because it's amazing. It's like free film school. Roger and James Deacons, legends in their own right, basically interview various people that they've worked with, other legends, whether Bill Pope, who is the cinematographer for Matrix trilogy, or James Brolin, and on the list goes. They have over 50 episodes. And not only are the episodes jam-packed, but they also have a forum section where you can also interact and ask questions and so forth. So it really is amazing, and it's all free. And that was quite a long tangent, I know, but really worth it, because I truly believe in this product, for lack of a better term. But the advice that I want to share with you today that comes from them is the idea that if an actor is struggling with lines, it's due to the writing, not necessarily the actor. Okay? And, of course, you have to look at this. They're talking about professional actors, like, A-list status, right? So, in that sense, for you and I, it might be a little bit more nuanced, but generally, this can help you in this sense. Always kind of default to, if an actor is struggling with a line, it's because of the writing. And I say this, to me, it doesn't matter if you're a director, the writer, the producer, maybe even the cinematographer. If you start to identify that, you can then fix the problem, right? So if you see, if you're one of the people that I mentioned, or even an actor, right? Fine, 5 people, or 5 types of people that I can think of. If you're one of those 5 types of people, you can then kind of identify it. Therefore, you can get to the solution. But if you're a director and your actor is struggling with a line, and you're not really putting 2 and 2 together, it becomes a lot more difficult to help him. But if you can say, oh, you know what, it's because of the writing, then you can fix the writing. And what I mean by that is, a lot of times, if an actor's struggling, it's because what they're supposed to be saying might not be true to the character. It might feel forced. It might, the emotion might not be hitting. It's a little cumbersome just in terms of all the things that are there, and that's not the way the character speaks. Whatever the case may be, so these are the things you have to kind of assess and, look at and be like, okay, well, how can we rewrite this to be, better fitting for the person saying this line? And when I say person, I don't necessarily mean the actor, I mean the character. Because if you write it truly and the way it's supposed to be for the character, then the actor will nail it, because it will feel instinctual for them embodying that character. And so really consider that, next time, if you're at the writing stage, consider that at the writing stage, but, even at a table read, whatever the case may be, really start to kind of zone in on that of like, ooh, someone's stumbling with this line. Why is that? How do we fix it? Because it must be the writing, not them. Most times, right? So that's the tip I have for you. I hope that it is beneficial. I know it, even just hearing it, it's already been beneficial in my writing and the way I approach things. So I'm looking forward to really utilizing this tip moving forward. If you have any questions or thoughts of your own, by all means, please share them down below, or hit me up on social media at Svitek. I'd love to chat with you. Also, if you think this tip might benefit somebody in your life, by all means, share it with them. It would mean a lot to me. And with that, that's all I have for you today. I appreciate you, and hope to see you next time.